o supporta magodu a watse Ariame wa Chief Organiser, the one and only, tall, dark, and handsome Makashule Gana. Awaten wa simaumau, awaten simaumau, awaten fauli mutu, usapota mahodu, awaten simaumau, awaten simaumau, awaten. Ladies and gentlemen, Makashule Gana.
Amanda! 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 Mata! Mata! Rise Mzansi, rise! Rise Mzansi, rise! Long live Rise Mzansi, long live! Long live Rise Mzansi, long live! Amanda! Amanda! Mata! Mata! Matimba! Matimba! Nakelsa Tatana Moahi, Nakelsa Program Director. Thank you very much. Siyabonga. Siyabulela. Realeboga. Roleboga. Siyabulela. Baya danki. Thank you very much to all our volunteers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To our field organizers, we see you. Thank you very much. To our provincial organizers, thank you very much. Thanks for the work that you are doing. To all our leaders and candidates, thank you very much. Today, as a chief organizer, I stand before you to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your dedication to building a safe, a prosperous, equal, and united South Africa in one generation. You are agents of hope. You are the change that South Africa has been waiting for. So thank you for believing in this mission. And I see many of you wearing the RISE Mzansi t-shirt. Earlier on, I saw someone wearing the very first RISE Mzansi t-shirt that we produced. Thank you for wearing the RISE Mzansi t-shirt. I want to say to you, the decision that you took is a brave one and is the right one. One day, our children, one day, our grandchildren will read about our efforts to bring and realize a South Africa that they deserve. And I want to say to you, the volunteers, the organizers, the supporters, you must never doubt the decision that you took. You must never doubt it. It is the right one. And I want to say that you are doing great. We are doing great. RISE Mzansi is doing great. Today, I just want to reaffirm one thing. RISE Mzansi is here. RISE Mzansi is alive. And RISE Mzansi is here to stay. Together, 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 together we rise. today is a special day for us as risers. Because of you, because of all of you, RISE Mzansi is in all 3 ballots in all our 9 provinces. Every voter in South Africa will have an opportunity to vote for us, to vote for RISE Mzansi. Because we are present at RISE Mzansi. From Giyani to Guguletu, you'll find RISE Mzansi. Because of the work that we have done, I want to tell you something. We are not waiting for the 29th of May to get our first vote. RISE Mzansi, at this moment, we already have votes. We have votes that come from London. We have votes that come from Tanzania. We have votes that come from Cairo, that come from Sri Lanka, that come from Norway, that come from Washington, that comes from New York, that comes from Dubai. And it's all thanks to all of our hard work. So thank you. Thank you very much. Because of the work that we have done, we are present in many towns in South Africa, in many townships in South Africa, in many informal settlements in South Africa, in many villages, in many farms in South Africa. And because of the work that we have collectively done, because we did this work together, we have withstood all the attacks that have come our way since the 19th of April 2023. So fellow risers, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So fellow South Africans, in this election, as it was said by my leaders who spoke before me, I want to reiterate, we are going to make a big choice. We have to choose between the old parties of the past and the movement of the future. We will have, on one side, parties that profit on dividing South Africa and South Africans, and the party of the future. RISE Mzansi is the party of the future. We are a party of the future. We are a newly established political party. I know others want to say we're a small party. We are not a small party. We are just newly established. The voters, after the 29th of May, it is the voters that are going to determine our size, not the current establishment. The voters are going to determine the size of RISE Mzansi. And by the look of things, the way I see us here, we are not a small party. And we are not going to be a small party. We are going to be a big player after the 29th of May. Because you know what? The power belongs to the people. The power belongs to the people. It does not belong to all parties. It belongs to the people. So, on the 29th of May, we are going to vote for a future we want to live in. And I must say, we must reject all the old parties that have failed to build a safe, a prosperous, equal, and united South Africa. So I want to say, and I want to speak as open as possible so that people must not say that I spoke in codes. I don't want to speak in codes. I don't want to speak in tongues. I want to say it clear so that everyone knows what we are up against in this election. In these elections, we have 2 parties that are on their way out. They try all means and all tricks to stay alive. On one side, we have a dying ANC. They are trying by all means. They are trying by all means. They are stealing our money to try to stay alive. And when the ANC dies, it is taking the DA with it. The ANC dies and it takes the DA with it. The ANC says it wants to do more. More of what? More corruption. More stealing of our money. Can you really trust them? Do you trust them to lead you? Amasela. Sithi phansi ngamasela phansi. Phansi ngamasela phansi. Awuwe musho wa ANC awuwe. Awuwe musho wa Ramaphosa awuwe. Abahambe amasela abahambe. Long live RISE Mzansi, long live. Long live RISE Mzansi, long live. So on the other side of the dying parties, we have the DA. The DA is dying, and they refuse to die. So this is what they do. They are starting a little multi-party something there to try to stay alive. They say they want to rescue South Africa, but they can't rescue the people of Hammanskraal. They can't rescue the people of Soshanguve. They can't rescue the people of Mitchell's Plain. How can they rescue South Africa? So this is what they've done. They've put all these parties that they want to die with them. They say, no, let's form a little club to confuse South Africans. And we want to say, you know, a vote for Action SA in this election is a vote for the DA. Anyone who thinks of voting for Action SA, just know that you are trying to keep the DA alive. If you vote for ACDP, you are trying to keep the DA alive. If you vote for Freedom Front Plus, you are trying to keep the DA alive. The DA is dying. And it will die with the ANC. You know what? They can't even tell you who their presidential candidate is. They don't know. You ask them, so if you win, who's going to be your president? They say, we'll see after the elections. Thina ku RISE Mzansi, we know who our president is going to be. We know who, when RISE Mzansi win, we know who our premiers are going to be. When RISE Mzansi win, Songezo Zivi is going to be our president. Long live Songezo, long live. Long live Songezo Zivi, long live. Long live Songezo Zivi, long live. So let me just close on these old parties by saying this. There are these other ones, they like wearing red. They say they want to do things differently. But just go to Tembisa. Go to Alexander. Go to Soweto. Bella, they are part of the mess that's happening in Johannesburg and Ekurhuleni. Can you really trust them? Amasela. Amasela. So leaders, I want to say to you, we have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of reasons to be proud of ourselves. In this election, we have trusted ourselves. We are not part of any coalition. When you vote for RISE Mzansi, you get RISE Mzansi. We are not trying to trick voters. People must know that when they vote for RISE Mzansi, they get RISE Mzansi. When they vote in KZN, they know they are voting for Nonkululeko. When they vote in the Western Cape, they know they are voting for Atkolile. And when they vote in Gauteng, we know, because I'm voting here, I'm voting for Vuyiso. We are not going to trick voters. And on the 29th of May, we are still going to make it clear. RISE Mzansi is here to stay. We are here. And on the 29th of May, Unlike the people abroad, we who are here, we are going to get 3 ballots. We are going to get 3 ballots. Who are we voting for? Ballot paper number 1? I can't hear you. Ballot paper number 1? Ballot paper number 1? Ballot paper number 2? Ballot paper number 2? Ballot paper number 3? Ballot paper number 3? So we need to go out there. We have 10 days. We must tell our friends. We must tell our boyfriends. We must tell our girlfriends. We must tell our wives. We must tell our husbands, our mothers, our fathers. That on the 29th, we are voting for RISE Mzansi. On the 29th, we are voting for RISE Mzansi. Asijiki. Asijiki. I rise. I rise. I rise. We rise. We rise. Amandla. 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 Aule moto. Aule moto. Usapota mahodu. Aule moto. Awatsenwa. Simau mau. Awatsenwa.
Awatsenwa.
Simau mau.
Awatsenwa.
Aule moto.
Aule moto. Sapota mahodu. Awatsenwa.
Aule moto.
Aule moto. Sapota mahodu. Awatsenwa.
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 Simau mau. Thank you very much in Kelsile, Kelsasunene. Let's go and do it on the 29th of May. Thank you very much. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you, organizers. Thank you, supporters. We are doing this. Asejiki, thank you very much. Kelsasunene.